Lava Lake Murders. Edward Nichols, Roy Wilson, and Dewey Morris were all residents of Bend in Oregon. They had planned to spend their winter in a log cabin, helping work as fur trappers. They went to the log cabin in the winter of 1923, and all seemed to be going well at the time. It was after Christmas of that Alan Wilcoxon went up to the cabin to visit the three men, and again all seemed well with the men. Sadly, however, Alan would be the last person to see the three men alive. After having no contact with the three men, Innes Owen Morris, a brother of Dewey Morris, started to get concerned. It would be April 1924 that a search team would go to the cabin to check up on the three men. However, once they got there, they found no signs of the three men. Inside the cabin, it looked like the three men had been preparing to sit down for a meal, so why hadn't they? They searched outside the cabin for the men, and found a blood-stained claw hammer inside the fox's pen, but still no trace of the three men. How could these men just vanish? The search team would also discover that the sled was also missing. This is what the men would use to transport the furs. It would be the following day that the sheriff would go to the cabin to investigate the three missing men. Near the shore area of Lava Lake, the men's sled was discovered, which is said to have had signs of blood on it. The searchers also found blood in the snow on a trail which led up to the lake. Along with this they found hair and a tooth. The lake would be searched, and sadly the bodies of all three men were discovered. The question now was what had happened to these men? It was later discovered that the three men had all died of gunshot wounds and blunt force trauma, which the sheriff believed could have been from the claw hammer which was found in the fox's pen. During the investigation, the sheriff believed that Indian Erickson could be responsible for the murders. He had a camp nearby, and may have come into contact with the men. However, he had an alibi and the sheriff had to dismiss him as the killer. Over time, a number of suspects were suggested, but sadly, no one was ever charged with the men's murders, and to this day, the case remains unsolved. What really did happen up there at Lava Lake? And who is responsible for the men's murders? These are questions which may never be answered, and the case will forever remain a mystery. In memory of Edward Nichols, aged 50, Roy Wilson, aged 35, and Dewey Morris, aged 25. May you never be forgotten. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel to view other content.